so yeah.
Cedar!
Yeah.
Cedar! We were talking about cedar.
Yeah, so
Yes.
the video
Okay.
kind of cut off a little bit, so we had some video problems. So we don't do the blooper. We do the bloopers. We don't edit. So you're welcome. Okay. All right. So
Okay. So
the cedar and the energy
I
is what we're talking
sat with
about.
the cedar
Yes.
tree and spent some time and meditated with the cedar tree. I made incense. We made water essence, which wow,
Which
that
is
was
used
some
for?
pretty nice stuff.
Yes.
Well, the water essence is I love making essence. So you can make essence of a plant. You can make an essence of a day. I like to take some water that maybe I've made some moon water, or a lot of people like Florida water. I have a friend that brought me some
Florida
water. Yeah, Florida water. But I have a friend that Rachel brought us some water from Arkansas, from Hot Springs.
Oh, yes.
And so I'm using a little bit of that at a time. Yeah. Or you could just use some distilled water. And we preserved the essence of the cedar tree and the juniper berries and the snow quartz. And they all have their own individual meanings. But as far as spiritually, they all kind of work together for purification and cleansing. Like I can use it when I'm going to do a ritual. I can put a little bit and cleanse my area. I can cleanse myself. I could just put some and rub it in on my skin. It just feels amazing. It feels
and
very.
It smells really good.
Yeah,
smells really good.
yeah. And I think the point of talking about the cedar was that's something else you can burn besides sage and frankincense. Cedar actually will pull moisture up. It has those antibacterial properties as well. Like they used to use it in, the smokehouse, the smoke lodges.
Oh,
so
yes.
the floors of smoke lodges would be laid in cedar because that way you don't get the bacteria. Cedar.
I think it's what they use in saunas.
Yeah,
Stuff, like the dry
people
saunas.
make closets and chests out of it,
For
and
moths.
it's because it doesn't mold. And I mean, eventually, if you have a tree out in the woods and it stays really, really, really moist, you might get some mold on there. But as long as it's dry and it's clean.
And isn't it where like lighter knot comes from? Like after cedar is kind of petrified, it's where.
Well, I think that's a lot of different woods.
Yeah, I think it is.
As the wood ages. I'm not sure if it's a certain kind of wood for lighter. I have to ask my son. He collects lighter knot and sells it to all the neighbors.
Yeah.
Well, he did when he was younger.
Very flammable.
Yeah.
So how do you is it making essences kind of like making moon water? So I've talked about that on some videos.
Right. And so my sister is getting married in a couple of weeks, and I plan on making an essence of the day. So I'll probably have some flowers from the bouquet. I'll put some like rose quartz in there, things representing love and togetherness.
Such a great idea.
And forever, forever lasting. And then maybe they're getting married on a farm. So I'll probably go around and pick some flowers and incorporate them. And then I'll have a beautiful jar with those herbs and just have it hang out there the day, and it'll collect the essence of all those energies throughout the day. Like when we made our essence, we made a circle and we cast a circle and we did a ritual and it kind of gives it more energy. You're bringing all the elements in, and you're bringing your animals, and you're bringing all that, and putting it in a little jar. Because we're witches, and we like to put stuff in jars and bottles.
I love it.
But and it's edible as well. It's good for colds and coughs, and so I
cleaning.
Cleaning,
household cleaner.
Yep, and so we use all of these. All these grow in our yard, and a lot of other things
We're very fortunate as far as herbs that grow down here. We have a lot of good healing ones for colds and coughs, everything.
We do.
Everything. And they grow on the side of the road and people just pass on like, oh, look at those weeds.
Right.
No,
or they
it's
spray them
medicine.
with chemicals.
Or that, yeah.
Or pull them up because they're weeds. And like dandelions, our dandelions are growing right now. And it's some of the most potent, beneficial nutrients in that little bitty plant. The leaves, full of potassium. The roots, they're blood purifier. Also good for your kidneys as well. Good for digestive system. Good for cleaning your teeth if you're eating the leaves raw. A lot of people don't realize all the foods, the processed foods that we eat and the foods that come on a truck for 2 or 3 weeks before they get here, they lose a lot of that. And a lot of these plants, like the dandelion, you can pick and you can chew on it. It helps whiten your teeth and gives your gums the nutrients they need.
And strawberries are a good teeth whitener.
Yeah. And banana peelings.
It's going all day about teeth whitening.
Right.
Talk about making your own toothpaste.
I eat my nanner and then I use the peelings. I'm like,
yes, exactly. But
they help your happy too.
Yes.
Bananas do. And that's another thing. A lot of these herbs, they give our brains nutrients. I think people, today we tend to go to doctors and get on medication when we can't concentrate and we can't think and we can't remember.
St. John's wort, right? It's good for ADHD.
And anxiety, and it grows everywhere in my yard.
Yes.
So that means it's very plentiful everywhere else around in central Mississippi.
Everything grows in her yard, though. That's why she's a
my
herbal
ancestors
woman.
Love me.
Christy Littlefield of herbs. So let's talk about that too, like your Facebook page and stuff, where if you want to order herbs or tinctures or anything, get in touch with her.
I do love to talk with people, so I have a Facebook page. It's called Littlefield of Herbs, or you can find me Christy Littlefield. I'm more prominent on the Christy Littlefield page. But on the Littlefield of Herbs, you should find my phone number, or you can private message me. I love to do consultations. Everyone is different. I do carry about 55 different herbs, and if one herb's not right for one person, then it could be right for someone else, vice versa. Do your research.
And you do and smoke blends you make stuff
Smoker brews. You can brew it, you can burn it, you can smoke it. A lot of these herbs work. Any aromatic, they work. You have certain herbs that help with the mucus in your lungs, like rosemary, sage. When you burn the mullein, mugwort, even though it tastes bitter when you inhale it, but it's helping. They expand your lungs and help that mucus come out, which is very beneficial when you're trying to build up your immune system. Elimination from the bowels, elimination from the kidneys. The liver should be functioning properly. Your blood should be cleansed. There's a lot of things to take note of in keeping the immune system built. So
energetically and
mind, body, soul,
all of it,
spiritually, and all the herbs, they really do interact, whether it's for spiritual work, magic work, medicinal work. It really takes all of it, because you can't sit around going, man, everybody's sick. I'm going to get the corona. I'm going to get the corona. Be like, bitch, you need a corona.
Just grab some sage.
Right. And if you tell yourself you're going to get it, or you tell yourself you're going to get the flu or catch that cold, you're really putting yourself in harm's way.
Manifesting it. You're putting all that energy.
Protect yourself. Be
positive.
I'm putting a protection barrier around me, and I'm not going to catch this. I'm going to take vitamin C and zinc, and I'm going to take some echinacea. I'm going to cook with some thyme and some cayenne pepper and some garlic.
I sneak herbs in the food all the time for everybody in the house now.
I do
all
too.
the time it's like, throw some of this and this, and like, you're healed.
I have no idea.
It's like, this is delicious. Like, welcome.
And if you cook your food, and at the end you add those herbs to where you're not cooking all the nutrients out.
Yes.
Then we were talking about the fire cider earlier, and I got to the garlic and stopped.
Yes, all
so
this stuff is delicious.
Taking apple cider vinegar, you want the mother in it. Apple cider vinegar, and your basic ingredients would be garlic, onions. You want some capsaicin, so some hot peppers like some cayenne. And you also, I put turmeric and ginger in mine as well, and a little black pepper. Great for digestion, great for boosting the properties in the turmeric. That's your basic, and then you can always put oregano, thyme. You throw all that stuff in there. Take 2 teaspoons of this stuff and a little bit of water every day.
It's delicious. I love drinking it.
Yeah,
it's so good.
Keeps your immune system built. And if you're sick, you can drink it every 15, every 30 minutes. And it will zap that cold right out of there.
All right, so we're gonna wrap it up. So, and I'll put her information in the description box below. And if you want to see more videos like this with Christy and I, we're gonna have lots more. It's not gonna be our last one. We're gonna bring some more stuff next time and have some better videos. She'll bring some stuff to show.
I'll bring some plans.
Yeah, it'll be fun. So anyway, love y'all. It's good seeing you, my friend Christy.
Peace.
My girl, peace out. Bye.
Bye.